We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank you.
Welcome back to These Unprecedented Gays, your go-to podcast for all things queer, where we unpack the nuances of LGBTQ plus life in these unprecedented times.
All of that tips and tricks for the new phone every time you stop.
I have to
I
have to YouTube like, what do you do with the new updates? Because I'm like, what are these things? There's so many.
Didn't you notice that like our thing has pictures?
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
I know. I would like a different picture.
There's so many new thingies.
I do love it.
Like new features, and then the whatever new one that just like was updated, you can like get rid of the glass thingy.
Oh,
like less glass. Yeah.
Because
it is very.
Glass. It
Yeah.
doesn't bother me.
I don't either. I'm just like whatever.
Yeah, somebody was showing me you can change the colors and things and
Girl.
One of the things I think you can do is like where now it consolidates all of the like action buttons into one on the bottom with search. You can turn that off where it just still shows you what you used to have on the bottom of the screen. Like that's a setting for people who don't really like the change.
I feel like I'm accustomed to it. You know what I mean? Like I learned the power of shortcuts. Do you guys use shortcuts?
So like a shortcut, I have a shortcut right on my main screen. That is, this is the gate thing, and one of the gates is the side gate.
Oh, it'll open it.
So you can create a shortcut just for that one gate. Where if I push that, it just opens that gate instantly.
that gate opened.
I have one because I was like my wallpaper, like it was very bright, and I learned about the dark icons thing or whatever. So like you can make it so like it's all dark. It has like the dark icons because I'm like during the nighttime now that it's like dark at 2 p.m. I want to have like a dark wallpaper, and so I have a thing where after sunset it will darken. It'll change the wallpaper and put everything on dark.
Oh, okay, girl.
And that's all I know how to do. That's my only shortcut. And because I like Googled it and I'm like, how the fuck do you do this? Because it's like, there's like the option, but then you have to like click on and then it's like, you have to run an automation. And I'm like, this is so confusing.
I thought you just turned the wallpaper to be like the time of day and it just goes dark and white.
No. So I had to find a YouTube explanation.
But you can do that too.
Rabbit hole.
I mean, that's what I've done.
Right.
I don't do that. Yeah. I had to find a shortcut.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe.
And we're These Unprecedented Gays.
We are.
We were talking about, the reason why we were talking about the iPhone and what you can do is because we just taught Nick and Joe about the double tap on the back.
Oh!
And
double tap on the back. And it's not a sex move.
Things happen.
Yeah.
Well, I knew that like you can do like a double, like if you click, like there's some like button clicks if you do like a button click twice, like there's things. I never use them, but I didn't know you could just like tap the back.
Yeah.
Well, and you have a watch. Mm-hmm. There's new clicks for that. Do you know about the double tap here?
Yes. Yeah.
And then there's another one.
You can flick it away.
Yeah, like that or something.
What about this?
Yeah.
That is a whole different.
Sorry,
It was for the listener out there. There was a gesture of imagine stroking. Stroking a cylinder. Oh my God! Yes.
Turning the butter.
Stroking a cylindrical item.
I think the double tap would be great because, like, for teenagers or young adults, where they're like watching something they shouldn't watch on the phone, and their parents come in, and you can just double tap and like have it go to like PBS.
Oh, you mean change around like?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Very quickly.
So like a back button.
Like as fast. You're like, oh yeah, Mom, I'm just watching PBS.
I mean, or you could just like swipe to a different thing.
I don't know. You want Plan A and Plan B.
And then
listen,
your parents are like,
as somebody
do it in the bathroom like everyone else.
Their parents walking in on them, looking at AOL pictures of.
This was also 30 years ago.
But like,
still loading.
Also,
it's still loading.
It's still loading. I was just going to say, it's still loading.
Yeah. It was just a picture of a guy's head, and it's like, okay, you got 30 more minutes.
You
like,
saw a half a chest.
No, not even. Yeah.
Well, then you get to the bottom, and it's like all of a sudden, oh, he's wearing jeans.
I know, and you're like, this is ridiculous.
I spent 45 minutes waiting for this to load.
I miss those days.
I don't. But also, go in the bathroom. That's what like the bathroom is for as youth.
Yeah, but then people are knocking on the door like...
Just say you're having bowel movement issues.
Not when you're on AOL.
Okay, can I just tell you? Okay, speaking of bowel movements.
Oh, no.
Right, so,
no.
You know, I'm taking the O.
Okay.
You know, And so I weigh myself on Mondays. So this past Monday, I went to go weigh myself, and I was like, oh, it's 250.3. That's great. I still lost a little bit of weight, coming back from vacation and stuff like that. And eating a lot of food, I was like worried that it wasn't going to be, I wasn't going to lose any. But so I did. And then I'm like, all right, well, let me get ready for work. So I go have my go to the bathroom, and usually I don't. But this morning I had that morning I had a bowel movement.
You gave birth?
Basically, because when you're on O, it's like you have very uncomfortable.
Oh no!
Very hard bowel movements.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So this was one of them, and then I'm like, let me just weigh myself again, and it was 249.1. I'm like, I'm gonna take it. That's
you under 250.
That's what I said.
Okay, but for real though, sometimes I will poop in the morning because it's what you do, and I'm like, oh, that was a little dainty one, and I'll look, and I'm like, what the fuck? How did that come out of me? And when did this all where and how did it multiply? Because I'm like, I don't think I ate that much food yesterday, and I'm like, there's no corn, so it wasn't. But those days, I also am like, let's just do a quick weigh-in, and I'm like, damn.
Okay,
because I want to know how much is there.
Exactly.
Not how much I weigh. I want to know what is that. What is my baby's weight? 8 pounds, 6 ounces.
That's the advanced toilet, that gives you a weight. And
oh my God, I would pay for that.
That's very Japanese.
Oh my God. Okay. Whenever I do make it to Tokyo, I bet they have that. They got a weight, and it will play you music. Some symphony, and it will
it has fanfare. If it's over a certain weight, it's fanfare.
Oh my God, it's a Chinese dragon.
It's gonna be one of those things where also it knows who's sitting down and be like, what have you been doing?
I don't want more of that, no.
Or it logs it, and it's like,
dear God.
What? You had a spike and
Hashtag logs it.
No, it knows you because there's a camera.
Some fiber, sir.
No, it has a camera, and it knows you based off of your butthole print.
Oh my God! I don't need a camera looking at
every
my
balloon knot is unique.
like a snowflake.
So that has to be a thing, right? Buttholes are all different.
I guess
right?
I guess we have to talk to.
We need Dr. Carlton.
No one's using it for data security, though.
Yeah,
a butthole breach.
Maybe nobody's using it.
Maybe we should.
Nobody's using it for forensic files. They're like
everyone's doing Face ID. Maybe we should be doing butt ID.
They're doing teeth and fingerprints. Nobody's using buttholes.
I asked the internet, and it says yes. Every person's butthole is different.
Oh my God, AI.
Shape, color, and texture.
but you could have a really bad day, and then all of a sudden, or a really good day, maybe depending on your person. But then all of a sudden, you can't open any of your devices.
Right? Yeah.
I think it's really weird that they did shape, color, and texture, but not taste.
Right? That's AI. Google AI is discriminatory.
Google doesn't know how to taste.
Maybe they
can't experience that.
Yes, exactly. So, how was your week, Joe?
It's been a minute since we saw you. I think the main update is the construction at our apartment. I want them all to finish.
They're still going on.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, let me tell you how we weren't allowed in our apartment.
Yeah.
So the HOA people sent out a notice, and they're like, hey, there's going to be limited access to your units. And I was like,
what do you mean to my unit? I pay to live
I'm
here.
also like, limited. I'm cute with limited. That means I can get in and get out and get on with life, right? No. So we get home, and there is it looks like a flamethrower, honestly, angled into the hallway area. And I'm like, this looks interesting. So I asked one of the construction guys, I'm like, hey, what's going on here? And they were like, oh, well, we just put down the layer to do the ceiling thing. And I was like, okay, cool. But I need to go into the apartment. The dog needs to be let out. It's you can't for 2.5 hours. And I was like, I thought we were going to have limited access and this, that, and the other. And he's like, sorry. And I'm like, okay. So I composed a very strong worded email to the HOA, because I'm like, listen,
to whom it may concern, it was aggressive.
Words are important. If you're telling me limited access, that means I can get in and out, right? I was like, limited access does not mean no access. And I told them, I was like, I would appreciate if you would work around a schedule, because I have a dog that needs to go in and out, and also I need to be able to access my home.
Well, none of that, but limited means I may have something in my way that can keep me from getting in, but I can still get in.
You can still go in.
But if you're going to tell me that I'm going to have no access. If you say no access for a certain amount of time at certain intervals,
correct.
That's different.
We would have planned
that was not the
different
case,
if the word
and
was
I was
no.
livid. And then they were like, "Oh, we have to do this again for 3 days." But the best part is, I don't know, did I tell this story already?
No.
The best part is that while it was curing, I had an Amazon package, and the Amazon driver just walked right on in, and they had to redo it.
He didn't give a shit.
And I was like, "Wow, maybe you should work better at organizing your time." HOA page. So that was the construction is annoying. So that's still ongoing, and that like you guys like if you come over, there's like tarps and like wall shit all over the place.
How much more time do they expect?
I don't know. It was supposed to be done at the end of October.
You know, like they're pretty good here about like that pool will be closed for the rest of this week while they're doing this, but it'll be open by Monday.
Well, I think the difference is that your guys' property management probably has money and like knows that you get what you pay for. I think this project is taking so long because they only have a certain amount of people that they're like bringing in to do the help and do the actual construction. Because Nick was like, they could just do it faster, and I'm like, that would cost more money.
Right.
And they only had a certain budget that they could like allocate. So all in all, like our apartment like complex is in disarray, and Linda came today and I was like, I'm really sorry if it's like dirty, and she's like, yeah, there was like some like really weird stuff on the floor, and I was like, it's because of the construction, and I'm like, don't judge us. I was like, don't judge us. Well, and we had to reschedule her. So she was supposed to come last week, and that was the other problem. I was like, I have someone coming at 11, and they were like, well, we have to start this now, and no one can walk. And I was like, I have someone coming to do work in my home. And thank God Linda was like, yes, I can reschedule. But I almost wanted to be like, I want to send them a bill for a reschedule fee.
Right, exactly.
And I mean, I don't think we'll have that, but...
I felt bad about it, so we did like accommodate and say, we're sorry you rescheduled. You're cool with it, but I'm not cool with it. So
yeah, it was just
here's a cancellation
fee
for doing that, because I know that threw off your whole day.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because you come down and you're probably the only person that she's working for the day.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I called her and I was like, Linda, hey, like, are you on your way? She's like, I haven't left yet. I was like, good, don't leave because you're not going to be able to come in.
It was her birthday recently.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. And I love Linda. So we've just been kind of, hanging in there, dealing with America.
How was your birthday? It was Halloween.
It was tame.
Okay.
I got pizza.
Okay.
And we watched Hocus Pocus, and that's it. Oh. And then I went to bed.
Well, of course, Hocus Pocus.
Of course, Hocus
Yes.
Pocus.
Oh, also.
Tell them what I got you for your birthday.
Well, let me undo that. But, so, the other thing is I got my flu and COVID shot the day after my birthday. And I will give you the story. So I go to CVS. I'm like, just swinging on by, right? Shouldn't be difficult. I go into the pharmacy. I'm like, hi, I'd like a flu shot and a COVID shot. And she goes, okay, well, we have the flu shot. Are you eligible for the COVID vaccine? And I was like, what does that mean? She's like, well, I have to read you a list of like ailments basically because of the CDC guidelines now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was like, blah, 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 like kidney failure, like renal disease, mental health, blah, 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 like all of these things. And she's like, you look like you could have mental health problems. And I was like, and she's like, I won't tell anybody. And then winks at me. And I was like, I like you, girl. So I had to like lie. Well, now I'm admitting it, but whatever. RFK, don't arrest me.
Wasn't a lie.
But that's what I said. I was like, but I even told her, I was like, everyone has mental health problems right now. She's like, facts. So say that's the secret.
How did you feel from getting those shots?
Okay, so flu was fine, but my COVID.
Yeah, how do you know?
Well, like, so I didn't.
You got them at the same time.
I got them
How
at the
do
same
you
time,
know?
but I didn't feel bad, and I think because I had COVID in June, I must have had some extra antibodies or something still that like it didn't hit me because I was like planning on feeling like shit for like the rest of the day, which is why I did it on a Saturday, and I like went to bed and woke up the next day. I was like, I feel okay.
Good.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe I got like a less potent one or whatever, but like it was the Moderna, and the Moderna one I've had consistently ever since they've come out, and they always knock me on my feet. So, yes. And then, wait, birthday gift?
Yeah, there's two of them.
The memorable ones.
Wow.
We just literally had an argument about remembering important things, and you can't remember what we got you for your birthday.
Wow, this is awkward.
I'll tell you.
Oh no, you
This is
got me.
awkward.
So you got me. There wasn't two. There's only one.
There's two. One was from.
Well, one was from you and Steve.
Well, because he picked it up. Yes.
So Nick and Steve were like, "Hey, we got you a gift." Like, open it, and it was like, "It's not my birthday." And then Nick was like, "Got you a gift," and it's been like on the table, and I'm like, I can't legally do this. It's not my birthday, right? I will have to wait.
I can't legally do
I
this.
know. I waited until that day, and so Nick got me a bathrobe, and it has my initials,
Okay.
and it's like plush.
Is it right to the crotch or does
No,
it go all the way?
it's floor length.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
It's a
which
modest
it's
one.
for men.
Sure it is.
It's just for men. It's not like the women's bathrobes that I always happen to get at the hotels.
Yeah, because our recent travels, all of the hotels have had a bathrobe, and he's always like,
I love a bathrobe.
I know,
moment.
and he only said you talked about it on the podcast.
I know, that's
Yes.
why.
How
So I
much
got
you
a
like it.
monogrammed, so it's only his.
It's nice, but then I'm like, you should get one too, and we could be matching in bathrobes.
It's not for me.
There
Like
are
Hugh
bathrobe
Hefner.
people and not bathrobe people.
That's correct. I'm not.
I'm like,
I'm not a bathrobe person.
I'm like, I can be.
I think we used the bathrobes they gave us when we moved in here like once, and that was like the first time we went down to the.
Oh, the pool.
I've given them to
hot
other
tub.
people to use though.
Oh, yeah.
Katie and Aiden used them once.
That's fair.
So, and then the other gift was a giant Lego set for Hocus Pocus,
Oh,
which I was like, I didn't know this was a thing.
What an amazing and thoughtful gift.
Yeah.
From someone who probably really loves you.
Steve.
Correct.
And
Oh
and
my god,
Meg.
it was me. I was
But-
gonna buy it. Hold on, I was gonna buy it. They're out of stock on Lego. I went to Steve and I was like, "Can you help me find this? I can buy it."
he doesn't have a job, so it's okay.
He does have a job.
He does have
I know.
a job.
I know.
Oh
He
yeah,
does. That's what I'm
but,
saying.
but this was he's the and he loves Joe, and I was like, "Hey, I can spend X on the aftermarket." He's like, "No, give me a day. I'm gonna look on Facebook Marketplace and all this stuff."
He
Sure
does the
enough,
thing, yeah.
Within a day, like he found somebody that had a brand new. He had bought a couple of them. It was a brand new one. Now they're like best friends, Lego people. Of
Oh
course they are.
God,
Typical.
nerds.
Yeah.
Nerds. But like the cost, it was more like at least cost and not a premium. So we were able to find it, and so it's a gift from Steve and I because he picked it up and found it.
Well, and it was really, and I'm like, that's
haven't
something
put
that we
it
all have to do together. Like, I can't do it on my own. Like, that's a shared experience.
It's the
sort of
house
thing.
with the three witches.
I would definitely
Oh,
participate.
nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that kind of stuff.
Well, and Nick was like, "Oh, maybe we can get like your nephew some Legos too." And I was like, "Absolutely." They just have to be like age appropriate.
because they
like-
now have a Star
Yeah,
Trek.
'cause you don't want a penis one.
Right.
No.
They have a Star Trek Enterprise that's
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
And Joe's dad was very Star Trek oriented, so I felt like it would be a fun gift to give the grandkids.
Yep.
Well,
Age,
that would be
age
cool.
appropriate.
You should get one like the Enterprise, Deep Space Nine,
Like,
all of the things.
Voyager.
Yep. All of the things.
All of them.
I know they're out there.
You could make
because
them
Lego got
just
money.
like Nick's dad was to you. Like all their gifts are going to be Star Trek now.
Oh my god.
I feel now I have to. One thing I'm sorry I've now taken this over during the
You're part of the weekly updates too.
when we went to the celebration of life. Joe's mom let me wear his dad's like Star Trek watch
Aww.
because they all had like something of like an emblem of Star Trek.
Star
Yeah.
Trek.
Like
thing.
Joe had like a comm thing stuck on.
But so let me tell you, I tried to
So-
find something on Amazon, but like that was when it was the Amazon outage.
Oh.
So then I was like, but that's fine because there were so many things that he had that I could just like paste on top.
This is, and don't mean this to sound like very, but like if it just popped in my head and I have to say it, but I don't want it to sound
Perfect, do it.
offensive or anything. But like you should have wore a red shirt.
no, but he had
Wait, why a red shirt?
No, but he had a blue shirt that looked
Wait,
like
what's a red shirt?
Because you'd be captain.
Oh no,
But he
I
had-
was trying to get like something cool like that, but
Yeah.
Amazon was having so many problems.
He wore a blue sweater and he was like, "I'm
It's the scientist.
the scientist."
Oh, okay.
The engineer.
And so when I was taking off the watch and I was giving it back to Sue, she's like, "Oh no, you can keep it." And I was like, "Okay."
Well, now Nick is a watch person, like a real watch person.
Wow.
I can't wear
yeah.
Apple watches. So
I can do Apple
Why not?
watches.
they give me anxiety. There's too
It's the
many.
notifications.
It's telling you. It's telling
It's
you.
like, I haven't
you need to
walked
walk.
enough.
You have to stand.
all
Walk,
of the
bitch.
stuff. And
Walk. You
I
just
know
have to
you
get
can turn it
comfortable.
off. I know you can, but like
You just have to get comfortable
I
with
disabled
disappointing
those.
Apple.
Yeah.
So no,
So
I moved
I-
back to Apple. Like that's one thing. I went back to Apple on my birthday. I was like, I want to get an Apple Watch again. I went back to the Apple ecosystem because I had a Garmin, and I disabled the stand things instantly. I was like, don't tell me when to stand. Don't tell me I need to move.
Don't tell me when to breathe.
Yeah, I don't need to meditate. Don't tell me any of this shit.
Just tell me if it's loud in here, which I already know.
I even had to turn that off because literally every theater we went to in New York was telling me.
And you're like,
in a
loud
very
environment. Yeah.
Like, stop judging me.
I know. Or if you like fall when it's like, are you okay? We're going to
No.
call 911 if
No.
you don't respond.
That's why I wanted to go back to Apple, because I was worried that I would fall and like just get stuck on the ground and die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
anyway.
I've had a couple of those false alarms where I didn't even fall, Apple. Get off.
But at least
stop
they're
being so
there
sensitive.
to help. It's life alert on your wrist, and I'm okay with that.
There you go.
I'm falling and I can't get
Anyway.
up.
Amen. So that's what's new with me. What about you all? I mean, you guys have been
Well, we'll get
world
into-
travelers.
Yeah, so
well, New
we'll
York
definitely
travelers.
get into that because we've been back. We're just getting over being sick and everything. Because something was going around and we caught it. So
That's homophobic.
I know, right?
Nothing
It really
worse than
is.
being sick when you travel. And you just experienced this when you went to Vienna. Like,
Yeah.
you were dealing with a cold.
Although I will say the Hungarian Sudafed, that's what's up, bro.
you need that one that's like not regulated.
Yes!
And,
It was Sudafed. I don't know if that's Hungarian.
believe me, I know what you mean because like I had to get medicine when we were in Croatia, and I was like, oh, okay, this thing
It's
is
like crack. I've
Yeah.
never done crack, but that's what I imagine.
So we'll get into our thing, but it's time for bow to bow.
Mouth to mouth resuscitation.
So what's going to be right?
Okay, so two things. So first is going back into the Apple Watch ecosystem.
Okay.
The second thing, I think I sent you her on Instagram, but Jessica Vosk.
Yeah.
She does Vosk in the City. And I followed the Vosk in the City page, but I didn't know, and I think I also messaged you, like, I didn't know she was like a Broadway singer, and she was Elphaba on Wicked on
Oh,
Broadway.
I
And
didn't know
she
that.
has pipes. Like, so what I'm obsessed with, not only is like the Vosk in the City, because she'll go and like randomly interview people around Times Square and be like, are you gay? Tell me, are you gay? Or like, name a gay icon. And then there was this one girl, she's like, me. And she's like, oh, yes. So like, I also love how every time I have a microphone, I always do the little gesture.
Oh, there you go.
Universal symbol for
Universal
microphone.
symbol.
And fisting.
Yes. So I love, I want to meet her because she just is so funny and joyful and just like, she's talented, and I just feel like she's my like spirit animal of New York.
Okay.
So I'm obsessed with Jessica Vosk and like just her whole thing. So the Vosk in the City is like, I guess, a little like kind of thingy that she does, but then her actual like profile, like her personal profile, she has like 100,000 plus followers. So I was like, okay, you're like a real thing.
Yeah.
And then also I learned that Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang,
Yeah, Las Costa Ricas.
they can sing too.
Yeah, he has like a whole
I
album.
had no idea.
And a special.
What do you mean a special?
Like a Christmas special. We watched his Christmas special.
Like Casey Musgrave's Christmas special?
Huh?
Like a Casey Musgrave's Christmas special?
you go.
Something like that, yeah.
Interesting.
It's on Apple. You can watch it this year.
Oh, he's also very handsome. He's a cutie. Yeah, he's kind of like a dorky, dweeby, kind of cute.
So Dworky, yeah.
Dworky.
Dworky.
Yeah.
In a Michael Bublé kind of way.
Yeah. Like a gay Michael Bublé that's a little raunchy.
A Michael Bublé.
A Bublé.
A Michael Bublé. A Bublé.
That sounds like somebody who should be in Halloween. Michael Bublé.
Oh,
Bublé.
It's a thrasher. Yeah, those are my obsessions. What about you?
So I have a couple of them. So first off, since we were sick, Andy made amazing chicken soup.
From scratch?
Yeah.
Yeah, from scratch.
He even killed the
I killed the chicken.
He sacrificed it and everything.
Did you make
so.
the stock?
So our friend Bart made stock for us. So I had that,
fresh?
and I added
my
some bone
God.
broth to it.
It was delicious. So now I'm obsessed with soup because it's soup season.
It is.
So,
It's
but
definitely-
Trader Joe's has an amazing. It's called Unexpected Broccoli and Cheddar.
Oh.
Because you use their unexpected cheddar cheese in it, and it's so good.
What's unexpected cheddar cheese?
I don't know.
Oh.
It just has a taste to it that's unexpected.
Oh, that's not like a type of cheddar.
It's like a cheddar in a crock that you could spread on crackers.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh my God. I love
So
that.
it was really good, and it was really good with their French onion soup focaccia bread.
Which, that one, I will say.
Yeah, that was
pretty damn
definite. Go
good.
get that.
Did you toast it?
We put it in
bake
the
it.
oven for a little bit and warmed it up, and it's nice and soft with like French onion soup flavor.
Oh.
But then
You want to
mix
live
that-
inside it. It's so warm and
then
comforting.
it's like you eat that with the broccoli cheddar soup. Oh my god!
I love a
These sounds
bread.
like
I
everything
love a
that
bread
should have been
moment.
happening at Soupsgiving.
Yeah, exactly. But just better.
Oh God!
The other thing is season 3 of Loot.
Yes.
They're already on season 3?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been watching it.
Oh my God.
love it.
I still have
So
to finish
good.
season 2.
We just watched episode 5 where they talk about her and
Her
Joel Kim
assistants.
Boosters,
Like
their history.
Yeah,
how they met and everything. I thought that was
it's
so
just-
cute.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that show so much.
I love the cousin.
Oh yeah.
Is he in the third
Ronald
season?
Fox?
He's funny.
Yeah, he's
I didn't know he's a
hilarious.
stand-up comedian too. I think.
Yeah.
yeah, he's funny.
The writing is just so good.
It's very good, and then it's very quick and everything. So the other thing is, my last thing is Chloe Kiska. She has a song out called "Sexy Goodbye," and I just love the song itself, just because it is very like I love this like group of female singer-songwriters who are coming through like Chapel Roan.
Mm-hmm.
They have all this like, but it's like very crazy and
Is it new?
interesting. It's I don't know if it's new, but it's like a newer song.
Okay.
So, but maybe not. So anyway, I'm just finding out about her, so I like it. So that's
Chloe, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Are you starting to listen to Christmas music yet?
Yeah, because we started playing it at work.
did not.
And just this weekend, he was listening to.
I haven't started. I got to.
So I have this playlist. It's called, and I've talked about this before. It's called Holly Days,
I think I followed
DAZE
it. Wait,
24.
I thought we can't do Spotify.
We can't. We're not supposed to.
But you had it. So okay, no, you had it downloaded already. So it
right
doesn't count.
before everything happened. So, but it's a mixture of holiday music and just like pop secular music.
And like trap music, right?
Yes, and there's some Christmas trap music on there and everything.
You
But-
can port it over to Apple Music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so we listen to that at work because it's a little mixture of everything, and I've added more songs for this year and stuff. So yeah, it's really good, and we've been listening to it nonstop at work. So
Did you guys put up like decorations and everything?
We haven't put up decorations yet because I need to do that this. I'm probably going to do that this coming week or wait until after Thanksgiving. We haven't decided yet. Also, I think I'm going to go the Saturday after Thanksgiving and go to the Naval Exchange. So I'm going to talk to Kurt and getting
next.
there because I'm like, there's some stuff I want to get for people that I think is going to be a really good.
And when are you guys
Christmas
going to
gifts?
start Christmas decorations here?
The week, the Friday after
Black
Thanksgiving.
Friday, okay.
Yeah, because
Nice.
we don't go shopping. There's no
Don't.
reason.
Also, it's all online. There's Black Friday deals now.
Right.
They're already happening, and I'm like, there's no reason
Because nobody's
to
going to
go.
spend any money.
Well, sticker shock, girl, with
Right.
those tariffs.
Okay. Okay. So
Give it to us.
we go through this trip to New York that we
The
just
journey.
went to.
Take us on a ride.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Start with, it was a great trip.
It was a very good trip. We had a great time. Lots of fun. We saw some really great shows. Ate a lot of good food. Got to spend a lot of great time with our friends. So we leave on a Thursday. We get to the airport. It is pouring down rain in Newark, like torrential downpour.
boy.
So when we're in San Diego getting ready to get on our flight, they tell us there's a chance that we may not be able to land in Newark.
Oh.
We're going to try, but if we can't, just know that we're going to take you to another airport and then get you to Newark after the rain passes.
Where?
And
Where? What
we don't know.
airport?
They didn't tell us. Whatever one they could get to.
This was an unknown, and they were like, if it's really important to you, you could choose to not fly today.
Right. And we're like, no, we're going to go ahead and fly.
What airline?
Alaska.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so we took the chance, and they ended up being able to land at Newark. awesome. We get to Newark, it stopped raining.
Okay.
But because there was so much rain, it flooded parts of Newark Airport. And so the train that you would take from Newark Airport to the city was not running because
It was underwater?
it was they couldn't stop at Newark Airport because of being underwater. So we were like, well, is the bus still running? Drag race. But we did take the bus from Newark Airport to
That's
the city.
why you were okay. When you texted us, we're on a bus. I was like, why the fuck are they on a bus?
Well, and here's the thing: it's an express bus, so it goes from the airport to the Port Authority and one other drop-off location.
That's the only location.
Right; those are the only two stops. But because there was rain and everything, and it's a Thursday night, it was so busy traffic-wise. We were stuck in traffic for like 2.5, 3 hours.
We could have walked faster than this bus was moving.
Well, and then
excruciating.
Oh no!
And we were thinking, like, should we take a Lyft or something like that? But Lyft from the Newark Airport to downtown Manhattan was like $170, $80.
Absolutely not.
And I was like,
it would have taken just as
Just
long.
it would have taken just as long. And then
the
we
bus
only
was
paid
what, $5?
$60 total for the two of us.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Oh, because it's an express bus.
Right.
That's why I thought you guys were coming from LaGuardia because I had taken a bus from that to the city. So I'm like, oh, I didn't know you guys were flying into LaGuardia.
No. We always fly to
now
Newark because it's so much
The
cheaper.
Newark train is so fast.
We prefer that too.
It actually is like getting from Newark to like
The city.
Times Square.
Right.
That bus, like it's great because you get on the
Port
little
Authority.
whatchamacface, the transfer out, and then you get in the thingy.
Well, not this
And
trip because it was flooded.
Yeah.
Generally, and it's
So-
pretty quick.
And we had reservations at a great Thai place, supposedly. We don't know because we had to cancel our reservation because
Thai food
we
was
couldn't-
cursed in
Yeah,
in
Thai
Europe.
food was cursed in this on this trip though.
no.
So, but it was a place called Sep, and it was in the village, and I was like, okay, I guess we're not going there. So we got to Times Square. We got to our hotel. We checked in. This is nice. And then
Where'd you stay? What, the Marriott?
we stayed near Times Square.
Okay.
Like 2 blocks from Times Square because we wanted to be centrally located.
Yeah.
We ended up going around the corner from the hotel to our favorite Two Bros Pizza.
Okay.
And getting, $1.50 slice pizza.
Absolutely.
Worth it.
Which is what you're supposed to do anyway.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So,
And did you fold it?
And it was delicious.
yeah, Andy folded. I did not fold.
Oh, sacrilege.
So, and then we went to the West Village and went to Marie's Crisis.
I know. I was so jealous.
And it
We had
was...
so much
I just
fun.
want to go with you guys. It's my favorite place in New York.
But you know what I've noticed?
And you guys got a seat.
Yeah, we got the tables that are right there in
Which
the
is
corner
great.
because we're standing there and I'm like, there's nobody sitting at these two tables, like at this table, but there's somebody else at the other one. And so we're like, well, let's just ask. And like, the guy's like, oh, well, it's our friends, but we haven't seen them in a while. And we're like, okay, if they come back, we'll get up and, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And it was a guy from Australia and his girlfriend.
Of course.
And but very cute.
girlfriend,
And we were talking to him and stuff. So, because we make friends with everybody.
Yes.
But I also it's a very small bar.
Very small.
And it's cash only.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except for when you want to tip the servers and the
Oh, they have the Venmo.
they had the Venmo, and I'm like,
Yeah,
can I
you're
Venmo
right.
you for my drinks?
That's smart.
Right? I'm like,
And
hello.
it's a true drink minimum, right?
Yeah.
They didn't tell us about that.
While we were there.
Maybe maybe on Friday or Saturday when it's super
packed,
busy. Yeah. So it comes it flows. So there was an ebb and a flow to it. Like they're busy, then it'd be kind
We
of
got
slow.
there around 9.
Yeah. We got there about 9:30.
No line?
No line to get in.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
But within an hour, there was a line.
I think if you go before 9, there's usually no line.
And then finally, those people left, and so it was me and Andy between the two tables trying to save all the space
That
for
whole
when
window seat.
our friends get there.
Oh, they hadn't come in
But
yet.
our
Right.
friends were originally they texted us that, oh, we're just wrapping up, we'll be there soon.
Oh, God.
And then, of
That
course,
sounds like me.
20 minutes later, they're like, we're looking for a cab now.
Oh, my
What have
God.
you been doing for 20 minutes? Girl.
Girl, if you're on your way, that means you're on your way. Don't tell me otherwise.
So, but I also noticed in that place there are a lot of people who want to be noticed for their singing.
Absolutely.
They want to be discovered.
Right.
They think they're going to go there and be discovered for Broadway.
And they position themselves, if they're not by the piano, they position themselves as close as possible around other people so they can sing and you
Absolutely.
can hear them, and they Yeah.
It's their
Some
place.
of them are very
right?
intense, and they know every word to every
And
song.
I'm so
Yes.
impressed by them, but also I'm like, do you do anything else?
Right,
No.
exactly. So it's like if the people around the piano, you know that they go there all the time and they
Favorite place.
camp out. But it's a very fun thing, and we had a great time.
Sketchy
Anybody
bathrooms.
who doesn't know, this is Marie's Crisis in the West Village. It is a tiny little piano bar where they always seem to sing Broadway sing-along.
Yeah.
And it was like there were 5 songs in a row for Wicked, and I was like, y'all need to get off this.
Oh,
Wicked
that's
thing.
nice.
I've been going
When-
there for 15
Every
years.
time I've gone twice, and every time that I have gone with Nick, it is the deepest of cut.
Of
like
Sondheim.
No, like
There were some
yes,
deep
but
cuts.
Sondheim's like unearthed like original score that was never ever given to the public.
That's not true.
But no one knows except the one person on the
This
piano.
was Sondheim's Saturday in the Park with,
Yeah.
Right.
with Glenn.
I know. And then
Before-
all these people are fucking singing these songs. And I'm like,
Including
I
me.
feel
Including me.
like, I was like, I like Broadway. And I go there, I'm like, maybe I don't.
So yeah,
That's
so it
fun.
was a really fun time. You know, the drinks were great, and it was just fun to hang out with our friends. Our friends, like, we got up to leave, and because it was like 11:30,
Yeah.
and so we were
Okay.
like gonna head
Awesome.
after a long day of traveling. We were heading out, and there was a Spanish guy kind of like hanging out close to our table. And then when we walked out, I looked inside the window because there's that window like right there by
Yeah,
the
right
seats,
there. You see the
and
seats, yeah.
they had asked him to sit down, and they were talking to him, and I'm like, oh god. But our other friends, like Ben and Jim, didn't leave until like 1:30 in the morning. They were saying,
That's my
my
dream, to go there from 9 to like 4.
And you do.
yeah. So
I've done that.
I was like, that's a lot for me.
And for the future, if you guys go there, there's the pizza joint across the street.
Okay, because
So great.
like right there in that corner, there's a Italian restaurant's bar right
Yeah.
across the street.
Which is also fun.
Yeah. And then, because we went to the restaurant that owns that bar, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit.
Yeah.
But also Alla Antico Vinaio, which is a sandwich shop in Florence,
Oh, I
has a
didn't see-
location right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it was an amazing sandwich place in Florence. So
Right. We were going to try and go there, but we didn't get a chance to.
When you said you saw a Spanish guy, I thought you were going to tell me that you were about to get sex trafficked. That's
might
going to be
have.
that's going to be a theme on all your trips.
I know, right? I wish
You're going
I
to come
would-
back and be like,
In New
we
York
almost
City.
got sex trafficked.
So another like subtext of this whole part of the trip is it was New York Marathon weekend. So like our whole hotel was overrun with French marathon runners.
And
Tell
they're
me,
not
tell me.
cute. Were they?
No,
Well,
they're probably
they
very
were-
cute.
But even a group of them were disabled. So people like with missing limbs that were
Oh my
running
God.
the marathon.
Okay,
It was amazing.
I
I'm for it.
cry every time I see those kinds of like folks that are like pushing like people with disabilities. Like that is so moving to me because it's so inspirational. Where like they're running and it's just like it always gets me every time. Oh,
So funny story.
oh no!
You go in, our marathon experience was, you know, like everybody's getting there. And on Saturday, they're out running around. And you're like, oh, this is really cool. Like, we're part of it.
Did they
even
run
though
by where you guys
like,
were?
people were staying
No,
where we were. And
yeah.
they were running on Saturday. Like,
they were
to
doing
warm
something
up
on, yeah.
around the area. So we saw a lot of people running around in Midtown.
Yeah.
But the race doesn't go through Midtown. It starts like in Staten Island. And
Yeah,
goes
and it's
up
in-
and across and comes down to
And that's
Central
on
Park.
Sunday.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, so they were practicing on Saturday for Sunday.
Yeah. So Saturday you're like, oh my gosh, all these cute runners running around. That's really
Yeah.
nice. On Sunday they're all wearing their little, like when they're done, they all wear their little blanket and their medal, and you're
Like
okay,
their,
they're all
like
very
their
proud.
cape and
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know why they would do that.
It's a cultural thing. I think it's
But
part
Is
of
it
their
because they're
cult.
cold?
But then on Monday, the day after the race, everybody's still walking around with their medals on.
Oh god.
And you're like, okay, girl, that was yesterday's
yeah,
news.
get
Like-
over yourself.
like-
Wow.
Not trying to be mean. Like
Oh, Jesus.
I think that's great that you want to do that. I'm not a runner unless somebody's chasing me.
Oh, no.
So I don't know anything
I
about
run so that Max can get exercise.
And also, I'm like, did anybody shit themselves?
100%
I
they
want to
did.
know.
Yes.
But like also, great for you that you did that. I applaud you. But
Yeah.
right now you're giving me CrossFit vegan. Like you have to let everybody know.
Yeah, like
That-
good for you. That was yesterday.
Right.
Cool. Put the trophy away.
We
So-
should try to walk this sometime.
Not at all.
We'll start in Staten Island and we'll end at the park. Look at that.
Girl,
Let me tell you.
I'm here for it. Let's do it.
Walk a marathon?
We walked across the Brooklyn Bridge, and
I
that
saw
wasn't
the
walk
photos.
enough. That was really fun.
That if you had a 10-minute
was
or
it
a
windy?
15-minute pace.
It was not windy. I haven't even gotten there yet. I'm still on Thursday night.
This is a 3.5 hour special podcast.
So then when we left Marie's Crisis, we went back, and because we're staying in Times Square, we got there just before the midnight moment. So we went to go see that in Times Square.
Okay.
It was very cool.
I've never done that.
It was very cool. The best place to see it is if you are sitting in the area where the red stairs are near TKTS.
Yeah.
That's a really good spot to see it. You want to be as close to the main point of Times Square as you can.
How long does it last?
It lasts 3 minutes.
Oh.
From 11:57 to midnight.
And there's like a countdown, and you see it all change, and then you see it all change back.
And this is every midnight.
Yeah, and it changes month to month. So
Wow.
if you saw it one of
You'll
our
never see the
goals
same.
was going to be to go see it again in November because we saw it in October.
Yeah.
Right.
Just to see what was different. But
Oh, interesting.
But we didn't get a chance to.
we didn't get a chance.
So the next day, which is Friday, we get up in the morning. You grab coffee, and then we ended up heading over to the Roosevelt Island tram.
Yeah.
To go over to Roosevelt Island. So fun. If you are going to New York, this is something you can do. It is $3
Okay.
to go.
And it takes like 20 minutes.
It takes like 7 minutes to go across. You don't really need to walk around Roosevelt Island unless you want to and you have time, and then come back. Because we went out onto the island, took a couple of pictures, and then took the ride back.
That's cool.
So
The view is
it's
incredible.
a lot of fun. It was like a cool way to see the city,
Yeah.
something different. It was just amazing. And so then that was also the day that we were going to go to Ceres, which is the pizza place we wanted to go to.
Okay.
So we ended up going over to Little Italy, walking around. We get to the place. It's like 10:30. The place doesn't open until 11:30. We get to the place, and I go, there's somebody in line.
Oh.
And Andy's like, there's one person in line. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, you want to be number 2, don't you? I was like, yes I do.
So I said, I'll go get coffee.
Right.
You wait in line.
And I'm waiting in line. And so me and the girl that was in front of me, we started talking
Now
and
you're best
chatting.
friends.
And that's
And
we're
now
best
they are
friends.
best friends.
And I did not know this, but so we, like I said, we got the reservation for Tatiana by
Yes.
Kwame.
Yeah.
I did not know that was like a badge of honor / status symbol.
Oh.
Because we were talking, and she's like, "Oh, where else are you guys planning on going?" I was like, "Oh, we have dinner reservations at Tatiana tomorrow night." She's like, "How did you get a reservation?"
Oh.
Like I woke up
That
at
is
6
like
a.m.
that's
I
like
am
one of the
Paul,
most
that's
difficult
how.
reservations to get
Really in the city?
in the city.
Several
Yes,
days. I woke up very
yes,
early.
exactly.
This
She
is
was
the
a
third
huge
time's the
foodie,
charm.
so like she was giving us.
Yeah, she was
Good
very
scoop.
she was very nice, and like we had talked about series and stuff like that. And
Series.
and then I'm like, oh, so what are some of your favorite places to eat in New York? And she gave us a couple places. One is an Italian restaurant that
There
I'll
we
talk
go.
about here in a little bit. But Series Pizza is this great place where these two guys who used to be chefs at 11 Madison Park started a pizza place. And they do sourdough crust that takes like 3 days to ferment. And then they use high-end pizza ingredients. Now, they don't do slices, and they only do whole pies. So you can't go in and get half a pie of
No
something.
shit.
and
So you had to buy a
half
whole pizza?
You had to buy a whole pizza. It is
I'm
the
here
least
for it.
expensive pizza is $38.
What is that for like a
That's a
mozzarella?
cheese pizza that has mozzarella.
And I would go spend it again in a minute.
Right.
Was it good?
It was so good, and it's called they have mozzarella scamorza cheese, which is like kind of like a more like firmer mozzarella like Parmesan mixture.
Yeah.
And they do a little Parmesan on top.
Ooh.
Fucking phenomenal. We ate 2 or 3 slices, and then we had some left over, and we're like, should we just sell this in line to people as they wait? Because let me tell you, the line
Out the door.
before it opened was around the corner.
And you were number
Really?
2.
So what you do is you just go in, you can either order something for later on in the day,
Okay.
or you can get it right then and there. So we did it right then and there. And then, so we took the rest and took it back to our hotel. We walked around some more, and then we decided to take a nap. And then we went back out because we were going to go meet our friends for dinner at the Dickens
Right.
beforehand, which was a fun little gay bar near
Kitchen.
off Broadway.
I've never been.
It's really cute, and it was a lot of
Hell's
fun.
Kitchen?
It's in Hell's Kitchen right on 9th Street, and it was very bar food.
Yeah.
Or 8th Street. 8th Street.
But it's very cute. I thought it was a lot of fun, and it was, not that bad.
And it was Halloween day, so like they were all dressed up for Halloween, and they were ready for they didn't know if it was going to be a big crowd that night or quiet, but we had no problem getting in and getting our
Yeah.
Wait, I have them there. They're in the back. There's a place that they do there's a stage for drag.
We were
brunch.
right by the stage. Yes.
Okay.
So there you go. So we went and saw Chess, which is the revival of the show that hasn't been revived on Broadway since the
80s.
The 80s. And it stars Aaron Tveit, Leah Michele, and Nicholas Christopher. And I will tell you, I wasn't sure I was going to like it going into it, but then after seeing it, I was like, oh my God, this is such a great show. And Nicholas Christopher, that is his show. His voice, phenomenal.
How was Leah Michele?
Not a great fan of Leah Michele on this show.
She was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was fantastic, but
not
it
a
was
good
very
fan,
much
yeah.
park and bark.
Oh.
Like she would come out and stand in one place, do her song, and then leave.
Oh.
But all three of them were so good in their roles. The biggest problem was there's a fourth character who is Nicholas Christopher's wife that she doesn't come in until the second act, and she was 15% less good, but it really made it noticeable.
You could tell.
Right.
They were in this whole stratosphere, and then she came in just being okay.
Oh no.
And it made you feel bad for her.
Was it the understudy?
No,
No,
it was
the main
character.
And the thing is, it's Leah Michele gets big songs, and then you get Aaron Tveit, who gets One Night in Bangkok and a couple of other ones. But it's Nicholas Christopher's there were
Anthem.
2 or 3, especially Anthem
is so
was
good.
moving.
I've seen clips on social media. I'm just so jealous you guys have to see it.
It was fantastic.
It was one of those things where you just sat and you had to pinch yourself that you were seeing this live.
Wow.
It was so good.
We might have to try to just go.
Even the swing, the whole swing cast stays on the stage for so much of it. And they modernize it by giving them these really modern, almost kind of urban dance movements to kind of complement. And they were so good vocally. They were so good movement-wise that they added a lot to the show.
And there was a really cute bigger guy on the stage, and I was by the time intermission came, they were like, "Oh my God, he's so cute!" I'm like, I found him on Instagram. I'm following him already.
I do that too. Honestly, you look at the playbill and you're like, "Who is it?" By the time the show's over, I'm following 5 new people.
And they were like, "How did you find him so fast, girl?"
I have my sources.
What theater was it at?
The Imperial Theater.
Oh, that's
fantastic.
That's where they did. No, that's Majestic. Sorry. Anyway.
But it was also because Leah Michele had been in that theater when she did Fiddler on the Roof, and so it was a very round, full circle moment for her. And then afterwards, we did the stage door. It's very interesting because when other people come out, not a lot of people clap, and they're just like, "Oh, hello," and I was like, "You did great." You did great.
You're the only clapper.
There were a couple of people who were just clapping for everyone. And
Good for you.
And so,
when you get to flowers.
Yeah, exactly. You have to because they worked hard too.
Well, and also the whole cast was probably exhausted after doing the show, right?
Because it's a very physical show too.
They did. Chess was there in 1988, so it's the same.
Oh,
place.
okay. There you go. Another full circle moment.
Interesting that they got to do the same theater. Wow.
And so.
Sorry.
We met Nicholas Christopher. I met Nicholas Christopher, and we had a moment because he signed my chest bag because I had to buy a tote. And of course, when I got back from the merch table, and he's like, "Are we going to be buying a tote at every show?"
Yes.
And I'm like, "I haven't decided yet, but maybe not."
I think no, but that's your thing.
That's my thing.
Magic 8 Ball. There's a distinct possibility.
Yeah, all
The
signs point
answer
to
is
yes. But
he's just so handsome. Too.
he is a very handsome guy, especially in person, and I will say that because I'm like, oh, hello,
Get it, girl.
And he was very, very good.
Very.
The acting part was great, but
Singing.
the vocal range, the amount of emotion he put into it, and the power, it was just a great experience.
And I ended up buying ornaments for each of the couples as a keepsake
From the show?
From the show,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So that was a lot of fun. And then we ended up, like, everybody else went out to have drinks. We ended up going back to the room because it was like late.
I was already coughing.
Yeah, so something was
And-
happening, and I was just like, okay, so let's just go. And then next morning we woke up and we had breakfast with his sister and niece. They came into the city
From Jersey?
from Jersey. Yeah,
Oh,
so they drove
nice.
in.
I saw that photo.
So we went to a place
had a
called
really
Lady
nice
Blue,
lunch.
Cute photo.
and it was really cool. I loved it. And then we ended up going to Brooklyn because
Okay.
we had to get our picture in Dumbo with the
Yeah.
between the buildings with the Manhattan
Love
Bridge.
that spot.
And
Love that spot.
it was perfect because the day was beautiful, like blue skies, and we were actually able to get it where the Empire State Building is in between the one of the bottom
how
arches.
cool. How
Yeah,
cool.
So
There's a coffee shop right there. That's where we went, and you saw your in college.
Yeah.
So right
I was
there, that's
looking
their
on
spot.
my Google Maps because I had a starred, like, there's a 1-starred thingy on my Google Maps in New York, and it's this random cafe, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
right in Dumbo. Right
And
where
it
we're at.
was a cute little cafe where they had a really good cake.
okay,
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. A lot of people though.
Yeah. So it's a very popular
very
spot.
touristy.
Yeah.
So, but around the corner from there is the Dumbo Flea.
That's the
flea
like,
market.
flea market, yeah, because I think we walked around that too.
Yeah, so we went over there, did that, and then we were like walking to go take the ferry back over because we're like, oh, let's just do that. And then Andy's like, well, where's the bridge? Like we
Hell
should
yeah.
walk. We should walk across the Brooklyn Bridge. 'cause we
It's a
never did it.
long walk.
Yeah, so then we had to walk back.
It wasn't that long.
I'm with you, Andy. Let's do this.
Well,
I was
okay.
100%
Ask
on
him
board.
how he
Let's-
felt after we
walk
got
to
to the
Brooklyn.
other side of the
Oh no,
Brooklyn
I
Bridge.
was fine, except like later that day I was Advilling it because I could feel it.
Girl, I Advil it.
It's beautiful until you like get into Manhattan, and you're like, okay, now I'm at the courthouse. All right.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
and
not
then you
great.
still have to keep walking, and you're like, oh.
So after the Brooklyn Bridge, we went back to the hotel, took a nap for a little bit, and then we went to go see Oh Mary with Jane Krakowski
Okay.
and Cheyenne Jackson.
I'm just so jealous.
Cheyenne
a-
Jackson was in it?
Cheyenne Jackson
Yeah.
was in it. Yep.
He plays the love interest
Getting
of
to
John Wilkes.
see her
Oh
on stage.
my god. Yeah, and Jane
So,
Krakowski.
so what's so cool about this play though is they don't spoil a lot of the funny parts of it. Like we always see the moment, like
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, but there's a lot that happens that is so funny and so good. So
She was amazing.
she was great.
Like
And-
Mary?
Yeah, and the there was a lot of irreverent, funny. You can. I made me want to see it with other actors just to see how they do it differently. You know,
Right.
there were so many of those parts where you go, all right, I could kind of hear Cola Spola and how they would do it differently. You know?
I hope it becomes like Little Shop, where it's just like it's going to be there always, and like
Right,
you
exactly.
you get to go in and
and
do
see
your
somebody
thing.
different, and
Somebody
it's
different.
and it's always going to be
Or
a
the new
little bit
Chicago.
different.
Yeah.
So and then after that we went over to our dinner reservation over in Lincoln Center at Tatiana, which was like top 5
Really?
restaurants I've ever been to.
Really?
Wow.
And it was
It's so
like
true. It was amazing.
and like, okay, so we get there and we're looking at the menu. And when we had looked at the menu to make the reservation and stuff like that, we knew that we were going to do the prime rib pastrami dish with the soya spicy. And it was like $80 for that dish.
Okay.
Not bad.
No.
but we were like, okay, it's our splurge. We're
I mean,
gonna
Right.
do
also
it.
that's a lot.
So we get there and it's
That'd be
actually
amazing.
$120.
well, inflation.
Inflation. Tariffs.
Tariffs.
yeah, we went to Costco and we're gonna buy some meat. It was so expensive.
Okay, the beef, I was like, let's get the cheapy beef to make a stew.
Right.
And I was like, I'm sorry, what the fuck?
So the fact that it was $40 more kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
That
sense.
tracks.
So we went back and forth, and Eddie's like, if you don't get it, you're going to be upset and you're going to regret it. So just get it; it's fine. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
And it was worth it.
So yeah, so we started off with
You're already there. You're never gonna do it again, right?
yeah,
So-
exactly.
When in New York, right?
So we ended up doing Jello shots first.
oh, at
It's a
Tatiana's?
thing.
At Tatiana, it's a thing at
Okay,
Tatiana.
okay.
So and then we ended up with the goat curry empanadas, which were fantastic.
Oh my God.
Great flavor, and the dipping sauces and the chutney were so good.
Oh my God.
And then we did the oxtail and crab ragoon.
I love a raccoon.
I love it. I can't not order ragoon, and like the oxtail was so phenomenal in there.
The cool thing about that menu, though, is you could go back another time and try 2 other things. There were so many things that were good or sounded really delicious that it would be hard to go back and figure out, do I get what I really love and already tried, or try something new.
And then the short rip pastrami was really good, and it came with like a caraway cocoa bread, and you could make like little sandwiches. And it was freaking phenomenal. And then we did the
assembly meal.
I know, right? I like to put a little work in. But the meat like melted in your mouth.
That's awesome.
That's how good it was. And then we did the bodega special, which Andy thought was just not that great.
It was good.
Powdered sugar donut ice cream.
Yes, so they make it look like the powdered sugar donuts you get.
Oh. And it really does taste like that.
Right.
Was it like an Entenmann's Pop-'em powdered sugar donut?
Yeah.
Yes. And then like the ones you get in the plastic.
Oh, we love an Entenmann.
Yes, exactly.
But it was ice cream that had that taste.
That flavor? Oh my God.
So fantastic dinner. We had such a good time. The next day we got up and this was Saturday, and then we went to Pop-Up Bagels, which is a rip it and dip it bagel place where you order bagels and they come out really hot and fresh.
Okay.
And then you get a tub of cream cheese, and then you just rip a piece off of your bagel and then dip it in the cream cheese.
Oh, okay. I can see, that's the only way I can do a bagel is if it's the ratio to cream cheese is half bagel to 2 cream cheese.
Okay.
You would like this place then, because the cream cheese serving was
huge,
as big as the bagel.
Oh, perfect. That's how it should be.
Did you have the one in Midtown?
Yes. Penn. Is that the one near Penn Station?
Yeah, Penn Plaza is near Penn Station.
Okay, that's the one we went to. And then we went around the corner and did 787, which is a Puerto Rican-based coffee shop, which had amazing coffee. Like, if you're in New York, check out a 787 coffee, because their stuff was phenomenal.
We had I had a hot latte that was tres leches.
Yes, and it was freaking.
It was so good.
Yeah,
and I'm not usually like I just normally get plain coffee.
Yeah, no frills guy.
And for the cold ones, they served it in it almost looked like a juice pouch, a Capri Sun juice pouch.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so we ended up walking to the Flatiron District.
Yeah.
Because we had reservation, but we were a little early, so we walked over there and we found this cute little park in the Flatiron District and Gramercy Park area, we're just sitting there by a dog park behind us because I was watching all the dogs walk by. Aww. And that's when we saw David Burka, Neil Patrick Harris's husband.
Oh yeah, and I was like, ooh.
Well, and I said, that's David Burka. And then he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, David Burka. And then it's like, oh yeah, it is him.
and of course, at that moment, David Burka realized we knew who it was, and he was moving into the
darker. Oh no, because you were like,
well, because I was looking at his dogs, and I'm like, oh my God, they see a squirrel, they're so cute, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that's David Burka. So then we're leaving.
And then you snapped a picture.
Right, well, we're leaving, and Andy's like, well, he's right there, take a picture. And I'm like, I don't want to take a picture,
double tap that shit. Double tap
he's
that
like,
shit.
Well, no, he was so far away, but I was like, you've got a great phone that has a great zoom.
Yeah.
Zooming,
well, and then the 2 dogs in the picture clocked me. So I'm like, and then we ended up going to a couple of stores and looking around. And then we had reservations at Laissez, which is a dessert place in Flatiron District. Amazing, Korean French based stuff. We did it with our friend Taylor, who just moved to New York, and we had the mushroom.
Taylor.
You know Taylor.
Yeah, I know Taylor.
At Cucina Urbana.
Right.
Yes,
that was it.
So and then so we ended up having the mushroom quiche, which I really enjoyed.
I did too.
Yeah, I thought that was really flavorful. We had the Laissez, which is a white chocolate mousse with brown rice,
hazelnut and
a hazelnut sablé.
Yeah,
and then a brown rice coconut custard or something like that in the middle and everything. Just fantastic flavors on that one. We had the Queen Amon, which to me was fantastic. I thought the Queen Amman
Wait,
was
Queen
like...
Amman sounds familiar.
Lycee.
It's a croissant. How would you describe a Queen Amman?
Oh, yeah.
A Queen Amman is, think of a croissant, but instead of, or along with the butter that's in each layer, there's sugar sprinkled too. So it's got this kind of crunchy, almost syrupy sweet.
Oh my god.
And it's usually done like in a muffin tin, so it's round and folded on the top. It has a square and round shape to it.
Well, Queen Amman sounds like a drag queen.
Yeah, exactly. And then we did the chocolate croissant, which Andy was not a fan of because it had a little chocolate caramel bun.
Because you can make it better.
No, it was just the balance of chocolate. I like a chocolate croissant with less chocolate. Like,
okay.
And this had this kind of ganache and crumble over the top of it. It looked absolutely beautiful. It just wouldn't be my first choice.
So
I'm
it was
with
like
you.
a pain au
It's hard
chocolat.
to like...
That's it right there. See?
Oh, it looks kind of like a hedgehog.
So like if you had taken the top off it and just gave me the croissant,
Yeah.
it would have been
You would have
perfect.
loved it, yeah.
And then the only thing I'll say about Lycée, which was a miss,
beautiful.
they have these beautiful, delicate knives that are about 1.5 inches blade worth and tiny little forks to eat with. But if you're sharing these desserts, you need to like cut into
Yeah.
the bread or cut
And you're
in-
just like,
so you couldn't, you were tearing things apart and it just ruined the look of it.
oh no.
So it really would have been nice if they gave you a real knife.
Bring your own utensils to Lycée.
Nothing they didn't. I mean, everything they made looked beautiful.
Yeah.
And was definitely worth experiencing.
Nice.
So then we saw Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was great with Janine from The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh.
The one with the eye.
The one that was missing her
Yeah.
eye. She was Audrey.
And she was
Fantastic.
so good.
And she was just fantastic. I didn't know she had that kind of voice on her.
I didn't know
The
she
guy
was
who played
singing.
Seymour was fantastic as well. Great little theater in there. I don't know where we went that night. I can't remember where we went that night for dinner.
Did you go to the lesbian bar? It's right around the
Like-
We
corner.
met the boys. Didn't we meet them later for? That was the Italian dinner.
And then, so Saturday I told Andy, I'm like, I really want to do, we don't have anything planned for Sunday, so I'm like, I really want to do like a nice Italian dinner. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah. Like, the lady that we were talking to in line at Cirrus told us about this place called Via Carrata in the Village. And we're like, okay, well, like, let's look it up. So we looked it up. You can't get a reservation. You have to go there and
Just wait.
put your name in and wait.
Oh god.
And
So
it's like 4 doors down from
Marie's Crisis. And they're the ones that own the
where I
bar across the way.
I want to live in that area.
Interesting. Okay.
So we ended up putting it out there to the guys, and we're like, "Hey, if anyone wants to join us, we're thinking about doing this at 6:30 for dinner. Come meet us." And so while we went back after the little shop. We went back to our hotel just to rest for a little bit, and then our friends Ben and Jim had said, "Oh, they went right when the restaurant opened because they were over in that area. Put our name in at 5:00." And they would have a table for us around 7.
okay.
So good thing they went early.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
So we ended
For
up
6
meeting
of
them.
us.
Yeah, we ended up meeting them at Marie's Crisis to have a drink while we waited for our table. We get there.
You went there twice in one trip? God, this trip is the best.
So we ended up hanging out, and then we went over. And first thing, when we get to the restaurant, we're waiting to check in, and the hostess is talking to these 2 girls, and they were like, "Oh, we just booked a table for 2." And she's like, "Okay, well, I can probably get you in like 8:30, 9 o'clock." And this was like 7, and they were like, "Okay." She's like, "Do you want indoor or outdoor?" And they were looking at each other like, "Oh, do you want?" And she's like, "I need to know if you want indoor or outdoor." And I was like, "Yes, I love you." Because when she was done with them, I was like, "I love you. You're my idol." She started laughing, and she was like, she thought it was funny, and I was
Get
like,
it, boss girl.
So they put us at a table, and it's like, this place is banging. Like, it is super busy, and come to find out, this is one of the most popular Italian restaurants
Of course
in
it
the
is.
city.
Of course.
And we're like, of course we got in, and I'm like, okay.
Of course you did, yeah.
Without even knowing.
We fell into it. It wasn't even.
So
I love those
we were a
wonderful.
table of 6, and they ended up putting us at a table of 9.
Like a communal table.
Right.
Okay.
And then we're sitting there and talking and stuff, and then
Paul and I are on the end of
I'm
our
on the
group.
end. I'm next because since the table of 9, there's 3 seats. We're sitting at the end next to those 3 seats.
Okay.
And then another group gets sat with us, and we're like, "Oh, okay, cool." And they sit, and it's like these 3 of the most beautiful people you've ever seen.
Oh my
Like
God.
the woman was gorgeous. Her husband looked like Ryan Serhart, or like a young Andy Cohen.
Wait, Ryan Serhart from the
$1 Million Listing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. Yes.
Yes. Was it actually him?
Was it him?
No, it wasn't him. Believe me, I would know.
He is handsome.
He is very handsome, and I thought he looked just like Ryan. And then they had a friend with them named Troy. Mm-hmm. So it was Sabrina, Reed, and Troy.
Okay.
So we're talking to the server before they get sat, and we're like, oh, how do you like living in New York? And then she's like, oh, are you guys visiting? I was like, yeah, we're off from San Diego. She was like, oh, I've been to San Diego. I walked from Hillcrest to La Jolla. And like,
What?
Girl, what?
Is that Nick's female counterpart?
I would love that sounds great.
Yeah.
No.
So I thought that was such a weird, cool coincidence. And then the three sit down and we're talking, and I was like, oh yeah, we're all visiting from San Diego. She's like, I went to San Diego State University.
What? Wow. Small world.
I know.
And they're super foodies, and Paul proceeded to ignore all of our friends and became their best friend for the rest of the night.
Well, you were sitting in the right spot.
Fine. He is following her on Instagram.
Oh my
They
God.
are
We're
friends.
following each other.
Also, that tracks for you.
It was, and our friends were so laughing about it.
Yeah,
That's
your friends are like, of
hilarious.
course it's Paul. Like,
Yeah.
the most friendly guy when it comes to
They're
that
trying
kind
to
of
order, and they're like, Paul, please order. The server needs to get your order too.
Oh, sorry. Are we ordering now?
It's just hilarious because like we're having such a good time, and they're like, oh, where else have you been? And we're like, oh, we just had dinner last night at Tatiana. She was like, we've been trying to get in there.
there.
Exactly.
Were you like, well, did you get up at 6 a.m. every day for a week?
And we went to Sears.
We totally went to Sarah's, and they were
Sarah.
like, that's amazing, And so they were really fun. We had a good time. My friends were making fun of me because like, oh, are you eating with them now?
Yes.
So
You're like, yeah, I am.
yes, it was just
Sabrina's my bestie.
basically, and like we all got up and hugged at the end.
The one guy was her boyfriend was very like, he loved theater. He was like closet gay, but he wasn't really gay, but he was like owning the fact that he had that like everyone thinks I should be gay because of my interests.
Of course.
Yeah.
So it was really funny.
And he loved me calling him girl and making fun of him in that way. And then Troy was a little
He was
less.
6'4" and he worked in finance.
Yes, he was.
Just saying.
We love them.
But
And
did you have a
so-
trust fund?
Well, and it's funny because our friend Jim is like, I could have sat next to them. And I'm like, you could have, but you wanted to sit across from your husband instead of sitting across from me. So, but yeah, so no, we had a good time. Yeah, exactly. So we had a good
food there
time.
was phenomenal.
Oh my God, the food was
yeah, we didn't do the food yet.
phenomenal. Like the pasta was.
We just did a share.
I was gonna
Everybody
say,
got different
because
things.
if it's a communal plate, usually like they have a communal style.
Right, it's all family style and
family
everything,
style.
and so we all like ordered a bunch of stuff. The lemon risotto was good. They had tagliatelle and tagliatelle, yeah, that too. And then there was one where it was like it felt like just like buttered noodles, but just better.
Ooh.
And stuff. So it was just very good. And
But neuters, but.
and then I of course I had to have the arancini with the
Love a good
andouja.
arancini, yeah.
So it was fantastic. Everything on there was delicious. So we had a good time. And then the next day,
Monday?
so we went to Stonewall after that and had a drink.
It's right there, yeah.
Yeah. We were going to go to Duplex, but there was nobody in Duplex, and we're like, no, we don't like this one.
Did you,
So-
when you went to Stonewall, did you say, but nobody died?
Where's my
Barry?
brick?
Was it busy that night?
No, it was very
I've been
lesbian.
when there's like nobody there.
Well, and it was
And
also
'cause
the
it-
day after Halloween, so everybody had been out so
And they
much
probably were
for
hungover,
Halloween that
yeah.
they were
Yeah.
quiet.
When we went, it was not busy.
It wasn't.
It was like
No,
a
it was not
June.
busy at all.
We went upstairs to see like there was like a drag show in the upstairs too. when we
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah, we didn't go upstairs. We just had like a drink, and then like we ended up going home. And then the next day was Monday, and we ended up going. That's when we woke up not feeling great, but we ended up going to rallying and going to Radio in Brooklyn, a bakery.
Yeah.
Had amazing pastries, and then we went back to the city. And Andy's like, "I'm gonna go back to the room." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go to Bryant Park because the Christmas market's open."
Oh,
And they've done it differently this year.
Yeah, it's a little bit
supposed to
different.
be a little different this year.
So walked around, had a little bit of hot cocoa, and
Yeah.
then went back. And so that night we had made reservations at another Thai place, which is a sister restaurant to the one we were supposed to go to.
recommended by both of the girls he became best
Right,
friends with.
recommended by both the girls, and it's actually like supposed to be the best Thai restaurant in New York City. It's called Soother. And we had reservations for that. So halfway through the day, I think at like 3 or so, we had taken a nap, and then we were both coughing, and we're like, we ended up canceling the reservation for dinner, and then we had tickets to go see Two Strangers Carry a Cake Across New York, which is what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
And so we're like, well, let's just rest some more and see how we feel. And then by like 6 o'clock, I'm like, I don't want a chance going because first of all, I don't want to like get anyone else sick.
Yeah.
I don't know how my cough is going to do there. I'm high up on Mucinex and Hall's medicine. So I'm like,
fun.
and then I also like, when I cough a lot, I tend to throw up, and I had already thrown up once that day. So I was like, and I could feel it coming on. So I was like, I didn't want a chance being at the theater and throwing up.
It was
having
a
to
nasty,
run.
nasty cough.
Yeah. So it was like, all right, we had to not go.
Aw.
So
And it was the right choice.
it was the right choice.
Yeah.
So the next day is Tuesday. We didn't even I think he went out to get coffee, and I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here. We have a late checkout. Our flight's not till 6. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay in bed, and that's all I did.
Yeah, so until about 3:30, we just laid in bed, and I don't remember much of that day.
Yeah,
like we weren't even watching TV or anything. We were
we were just like we would wake up for a little bit, talk and stuff, and then we'd both go and lay back down and go back to sleep because that's how rough it was. And then that was the longest 6-hour flight I've ever been on because we were masked up and we're like trying,
and you're at up in a pressurized cabin.
Right, pressurized cabin. We're just trying to like get through this so we can get home and stuff. So it's just like all in all, it was a very good trip. We saw some amazing shows. We ate some amazing food. I would definitely.
You got your famous person sighting. So
we had a famous person sighting because every time we go somewhere, I point out a famous person for him. Not on stage. It has to be out in the wild.
Yeah, you find them every time.
And I would definitely recommend Ceres, Lisée, Tatiana, Via Carrata, all those restaurants that we went to. Two Bros, definitely
Radio.
Radio. The first day, the first 24 hours we were there, we had nothing but pizza.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it was nothing wrong with that. And so
worth it.
And then it was just a good time.
And you're on the mend. You guys are better.
Yes, we're much better.
Well,
what happened? Do you know what it was?
We were worried because we hadn't heard from you and Paul.
Yeah.
You usually send funny memes
all day long.
Yeah,
all day
so
long.
for the listener,
And so
they disappeared from the world.
And I'm like, is Paul okay? Because I'm not getting memes in the last couple of days.
Because then Nick, we were it was after work, and Nick was like, do you think Paul's mad at me? And I was like, I don't think so. I was like, Paul would tell you because he's very communicative. And I was like,
that's also correct.
I was like, maybe he's still not feeling well. And then I was like, I haven't been getting memes either. Like my DMs from Paul were gone. And then slowly they were trickling back, and I was like, okay, I think they're feeling better.
Yeah. So we're
better.
definitely the last couple of days have been trajectory upwards to feeling better.
That's crazy.
So
It knocked you off your feet, yeah?
I was out.
Well, he had to. He actually went to the doctor and got some stuff. For me, it wasn't as bad as his.
Jesus.
But I was like, I went to work on Thursday, and I'm like, this is a bad idea.
COVID? What do you think it was?
Mostly a cough.
It wasn't COVID because we COVID tested in New York before we left.
Okay.
Yeah, they
smart.
tested me again here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
That was smart, yeah.
I think I coughed myself a hernia. I'm going for an ultrasound tomorrow.
No shit.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oof. But at least you got to go to Marie's Crisis twice.
Yeah, exactly. At least we got to go to Marie's Crisis twice. I'm like, I actually think it might have been waiting in line at Ceres and being in Marie's Crisis and then being, on the Brooklyn Bridge and stuff. So
you guys literally walked across the bridge.
It was a trip that was for memory, right? A memorable trip.
And and there's a lot of stuff that we had never done before, so it was really cool. I had never walked around the Flatiron District and actually took it in and stuff. So it was a lot of fun.
Those are the famous buildings,
It's kind
right?
of like Chelsea. Yeah,
It's just
Gramercy, Flatiron.
Gramercy's ringing a bell with me. Flatiron District.
The building that has literally, it looks like the
Looks like a Flatiron.
It was a cute little dog park too. It was not very large, but large enough. But it had a big hill of dirt in the middle, so the dogs could play King of the Hill.
Oh,
and there was a corgi in there just barking up a storm like, Who's gonna come get me? I'm king of the hill.
Typical corgi.
It was super cute.
It was a lot of fun.
behavior.
So we didn't walk as much as our friends Ben and Jim did because they walked everywhere. Because
Said
Ben
they
was
walked-
scared.
They walked like 22 miles
Yeah.
in one day.
That's ridiculous.
In
I was like,
one day?
Manhattan isn't even that big. What did you do? Zigzag your way through?
Well, and then not only that, but like
That's a lot.
Ben was scared to do the subway.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, Ben.
I do not understand it.
But
I don't mind the subway. I just never know which one to take.
But like your
maps will tell
tells
you,
you exactly
yeah.
where to go.
Correct.
And the cool thing is now you don't have to have a Metro card. You can just use your phone.
Correct.
And
You
if
can tap
you
on, yeah.
and then every 7 days, depending like when you start and everything, you only pay up to a certain amount.
Yeah.
And
And
after
then you
that,
set-
$12
days
or
free,
something.
yeah.
it's
Right.
done.
So my maps is Nick
For New York, yeah.
for New York. No, any public transit. I'm telling you, like,
But
he
honestly,
knows
like
it.
the thing about New York is when you're on Manhattan, it's uptown or downtown. You know
Yeah.
if you're going north or
Yeah.
south. So.
It's
Yeah.
After going there for so many times, it's like,
they
I
don't
know,
go
I know
left,
where we're
right?
going, yeah.
They don't go the left and the right
Well, when you have to go like to one of the other boroughs.
on the J train.
Yeah, most of the trains don't go that way. But
We were on the
you're
6.
going out into the Queens.
I know
or
that
Brooklyn.
the J takes you to Brooklyn
Well, yeah. So do a lot.
because
of
that's how
other
Jay-Z came.
Oh my God.
Because he was the J train.
we were on the 6, so I felt like J-Lo.
Okay. But did you used to have a little, but now you have a lot, and everywhere you go, you know where you came from?
Yes, exactly.
Paul from the block.
So yeah, it was a great trip. We had a fun time and made
We're
a lot of
glad you're
memories. So yes,
and the shutdown and all the other nonsense did not.
And you made it.
It was
I'm glad you
we
got home,
we got back just in time because they decreased flights by 10%.
Yep.
So it's like, and Newark was one of those airports that got hit really hard at certain times.
I saw LaGuardia on Reddit, and it was like the board was delayed, canceled,
Right.
delayed, like red.
Well, the day before we were supposed to leave, the Wednesday before we were supposed to leave, there was a dense fog alert late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning.
Oh,
So
Lord.
everything that day got delayed. So the actual flight that we were supposed to take, that we took on Thursday, the Wednesday flight was delayed until 2 p.m. So
Instead
this
of
flight
9
was
in
at
the morning.
Yeah, at 8 in the morning
Wow.
and till 2 o'clock in the afternoon
Oh my
because
God.
of the dense fog
Jesus.
surrounding all the planes.
I would only be mad at that delay if like I got to the airport at 6 a.m. for my 8 a.m. flight and had to stay there till 2.
Yeah.
But if I knew before, like, cool, I got a couple extra
Well,
hours
and
of
it's like,
sleep.
yeah. So
But they're not going to tell you that.
I made sure to check all the time on our flight and everything, like where we at. The good thing is if you're from the city that it's going to start in,
Yeah.
great. So you just go back home and then come back.
Yeah.
But it was just like, yeah. So it was just like, I was just happy to be in New York when we finally got there. Even on the bus, I was just like, I just want to get there and then I can start feeling relaxed. And
Yeah.
it was like, I was just, and okay, so then we get to Newark. Okay, and we're standing there waiting for the bus. And this guy comes up to me and goes, "You live in Hillcrest, don't you?"
No way.
And I was like, I used to, but I don't anymore. And he was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I own the building where the clock shop is and Baja Betty's and stuff like that." And I'm like, okay. And Andy was like, Andy wasn't next to me when this happened because he was like looking, he was like scanning a QR code down the way. And I'm like, okay.
That was when you were about to get sex trafficked.
And Andy comes over, he's like, "Do you know this guy?" And I'm like, "No."
But he knows
very
me.
friendly.
He was very friendly, and I talked to him. And
What
different
clock
things.
shop?
You know, there's
The
Baja
watch
Betty's,
repair shop.
and
right
there's
next
a
to
watch
Betty's.
repair shop right between
I'll
that
keep,
and Humanity.
I'll keep my comments off the air for that one.
There's a watch shop?
Yeah, if
It must be small.
It's
It is
as
very-
wide as that couch.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's Betty's clock shop, and then like the
I thought there was a
massage
tattoo
parlor,
parlor.
and then Humanity.
Humanity.
Yeah,
Right?
right next to the tattoo parlor.
Yeah.
I would
very
have never
small.
known. Okay.
Yeah, but that was our trip. So we're glad to be back, and
Welcome home. We're glad
thanks.
you're here.
You know, and
And
then
health.
yes, healthy, and
Amen.
we'll see you guys next week. Thanks.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to These Unprecedented Gays. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and join us next time as we continue exploring the ever-changing landscape of queer life. Until then, stay proud, stay fierce, and stay unprecedented.